the hip-hop world just hit the point of no return. For months, we thought the Sean Diddy Combs case couldn't get any darker. We thought we knew all the names. We were wrong. 50 Cent, the man who never forgets and never forgives, just dropped a nuclear bomb on the industry. His latest documentary isn't just about Diddy anymore. It's an execution. And the first person on the chopping block? The king of the South himself, T.I. Inside sources are reporting that a leaked 10-minute segment of the documentary, which Netflix attempted to scrub from its servers, explicitly links T.I. to the most secretive black book archives in Diddy's possession. We aren't just talking about parties, guys. We're talking about logistical coordination and federal evidence that T.I. was more than a guest. He was a gateway. The panic in Atlanta is real. The doors are being locked. The lawyers are being called. And tonight, I'm showing you exactly what 50 Cent found in the shadows. But be warned, once you hear this, you can't unhear it. Is T.I.'s empire about to crumble before the first commercial break? Stay tuned because the first twist is heart-stopping. To understand the sheer magnitude of this betrayal, we have to go back to the beginning. Hip-hop has always been built on alliances, but the alliance between T.I. and Diddy was supposed to be untouchable. For 2 decades, they stood as the twin pillars of power. Diddy controlled the North, T.I. ruled the South. But while the fans saw brotherhood, 50 Cent saw a conspiracy. 50 Cent has been playing the long game. Since early 2024, he's been hinting that his project, The Reckoning, wasn't just a title, it was a promise. 50 has always harbored a deep-seated animosity toward T.I., dating back to the infamous snitch allegations of 2007. When T.I. walked away from a massive federal gun charge, where he was facing 30 years and served only 1 year in prison, 50 Cent was the first to shout from the rooftops that the math doesn't add up. He claimed T.I. was a protected asset. And now, 50 says he has the receipts to prove that Diddy was the one who brokered that protection using his high-level political connections. Think about the tension that has been building. Every Instagram post, every deleted meme, every King Rat comment from 50 Cent was a breadcrumb leading to this moment. The industry laughed. They thought 5-0 was just being a troll. But while T.I. was busy promoting his retirement album, Kill the King, 50 Cent was in the dark rooms of New York and LA, interviewing former security guards, ex-assistants, and people who were discarded by the bad boy machine. The documentary, titled The Reckoning, The Southern Link, was reportedly filmed in total secrecy. Even the camera crew had to sign NDAs that carried 8-figure penalties.
Why?
Because the information isn't just career-ending, it's life-altering. The background of this drama is paved with broken friendships and silent victims. Diddy and T.I. were seen together at every major freak-off adjacent event for years. They shared private jets, shared business ventures, and if 50 Cent is to be believed, they shared secrets that were never meant to leave the vault. You have to ask yourself, why has T.I. been so vocal lately? Why the sudden urgency to challenge 50 Cent to a versus battle? According to Deep Throat industry insiders, T.I. knew this documentary was coming. The versus challenge wasn't about the music, it was a desperate attempt to get 50 into a room to negotiate. T.I. wanted to sit down. He wanted to squash the beef before the footage went live. But 50 Cent isn't a rapper anymore, he's a media mogul with a vendetta. He didn't want a battle of hits. He wanted a battle of witnesses. The history here is a tinderbox. You have T.I., a man who prides himself on his integrity and his king status, and 50 Cent, a man who survived 9 bullets and decided that the only way to live is to burn down every fake hero in the game. This explosion was inevitable. It was destined. The streets knew it, the feds knew it, and now, the world is about to see the footage that 50 Cent says will make the Diddy raids look like a tea party. But as we dig deeper into the first major conflict of this documentary, a question emerges that will chill you to the bone. If T.I. was the Southern Link, who was he bringing to the table? And why is a certain high-ranking female artist currently scrubbed from all of T.I.'s recent photos? The first twist is about to drop, and it involves a safe house in Shreveport that no one was ever supposed to find. T.I. always said he was the king of the South, but he never told us what he was hiding in his castle. This is where the story takes a turn into the truly sinister. In part 2 of 50 Cent's documentary, he introduces us to a man identified only as Source X, a former chauffeur who worked for Diddy between 2015 and 2019. This man doesn't just talk, he provides GPS logs. And those logs lead directly to a private, gated estate in Shreveport, Louisiana, owned by a shell company linked to T.I. According to the leaked script of the documentary, this wasn't just a vacation home. It was described as a neutral zone, a place where Diddy could conduct his most extreme gatherings away from the prying eyes of the New York and LA paparazzi. 50 Cent's documentary features grainy, night vision footage of blacked-out SUVs arriving at this estate at 3 a.m. and who is seen on the porch, greeting Diddy with a handshake that looks more like a business transaction than a greeting. You guessed it, T.I. The emotional weight of this reveal is staggering. Imagine the betrayal the fans are feeling right now. T.I., the man who preaches about community and uplifting the youth, is allegedly caught on camera coordinating security for Diddy's most questionable nights. The documentary features a fake, leaked audio clip, which 50 Cent claims is 100% authentic, where a voice sounding exactly like T.I. says, "The perimeter is clear, puff. The cameras are off. They're waiting inside. Wait, who are they?" The documentary takes a horrifying turn when it suggests that T.I. wasn't just providing a house, he was providing access. 50 Cent's narration in the film is cold and calculated. He says, "Tip wasn't a guest. Tip was the concierge." The reaction from the inner circle has been one of pure, unadulterated panic. Sources say T.I.'s wife, Tiny, was seen in tears at a private dinner in Atlanta just hours after 50 Cent teased the Shreveport footage. She reportedly screamed, "I told him he would bring us down," before being rushed out by security. The tension isn't just professional, it's tearing the Harris family apart. But here is the first major twist that no one, not even the most hardcore 50 Cent fans, saw coming. It's not just about what happened at the house. It's about the insurance policy. 50 Cent reveals that Diddy was secretly recording everyone, including T.I. 50 Cent claims he has obtained a master drive from a source inside Diddy's inner circle that contains footage of T.I. in a compromised position, arguing with Diddy over a financial dispute involving a hush money payment. This payment was reportedly intended for a young artist from the South who threatened to go to the feds in 2018. The leaked messages on social media are already beginning to surface. One burner account, believed to be tied to G-Unit, posted a blurred screenshot of a bank transfer for $500,000 from Diddy's account to a trust fund associated with T.I.'s business entities. The caption? "The price of silence is getting expensive." T.I.'s response was a frantic 4 a.m. Instagram Live where he looked disheveled and angry. He shouted at the camera, "Don't play with my name. 50 is a Fed. He's working with the state to bring down the culture." But his eyes, they showed a different story. They showed a man who knew the Shreveport tape was real. The tension in the hip-hop community is at a fever pitch. Rappers who were once close to T.I. are unfollowing him in droves. But here's the kicker, the twist that makes this worse than anyone expected. 50 Cent isn't just releasing this to the public. He has reportedly handed a director's cut of the documentary to the U.S. Attorney's Office. This isn't just a movie release anymore. This is a state's evidence handoff. 50 is using his documentary as a legal weapon to ensure T.I. doesn't just lose his fans, but his freedom. The documentary ends this segment with a silhouette of a woman who claims T.I. hand-delivered her to a party in 2018 under false pretenses. As the screen fades to black, she says, "He told me I was going to be a star. He didn't tell me I was going to be a victim." The cliffhanger? 50 Cent looks directly into the camera and says, "And tip? I haven't even shown the part about the federal informant paperwork from 2007 yet. That's in the next hour." The world is screaming. Is T.I. the villain we never saw coming? Or is 50 Cent the ultimate master of puppets? Stay right there, because what comes next is the revelation that has the Atlanta Police Department on high alert. If you thought Shreveport was the end, you haven't been paying attention. The second hour of 50 Cent's documentary, The Rat Trap, just leaked to a select group of industry influencers, and the reveal is so shocking it has sent the Billboard charts and the streets into a tailspin. The escalation began when 50 Cent did the one thing no one expected. He went completely silent. For 48 hours, the most talkative man on Instagram deleted every single post. No memes, no trolls, just a black profile picture. In the world of 50 Cent, silence isn't peace. It's the calm before a hurricane. And then, at exactly midnight, the storm hit. 50 Cent uploaded a single PDF document to his G-Unit subscriber channel. It wasn't a song lyric. It was a 2007 cooperation agreement that had been sealed by a federal judge for nearly 2 decades. 50 Cent claims that T.I. wasn't just Diddy's friend, he was Diddy's cleaner. Whenever an artist on Bad Boy or Grand Hustle got into legal trouble that threatened the brand, T.I. and Diddy allegedly used a shared legal team and private fixers to make the witnesses disappear. But the real shocker? 50 Cent produces a document that suggests T.I.'s legendary 2007 plea deal wasn't just for his own gun case, but gave him a get-out-of-jail-free card for any future joint ventures with Diddy. Social media is in a state of absolute meltdown. A fake Twitter thread from a verified industry insider has gone viral, claiming that T.I. has already boarded a private jet bound for a country with no extradition treaty. The hashtags #SurvivingTip and #50CentExposed are trending worldwide. Even LeBron James reportedly deleted a tweet mentioning King of the South after seeing the news. The public is divided, but the evidence 50 is dropping is making it harder and harder to defend the throne. The industry backlash is unprecedented. We saw a fake, leaked email from a major streaming platform suggesting they are removing T.I.'s discography from their legendary playlists. The backlash isn't just coming from the public, it's coming from within. Rappers like Rick Ross and Meek Mill have posted cryptic messages. Ross posted a video of himself drinking Luke Belaire with the caption, "The paperwork always comes to light. Be careful who you call king." But then, the second shocking reveal drops, and this one changes the narrative entirely. 50 Cent reveals that the person who gave him the master drive from Diddy's house was someone inside T.I.'s own family. The documentary shows a blurred figure with a voice modulator that sounds suspiciously like someone very close to the Grand Hustle empire. This person claims they couldn't live with the lies anymore. They claim that T.I. has been living in fear of Diddy for years, and that the only way to escape was to help 50 Cent burn the whole thing down. This secret informant claims that T.I. has a hidden vault in his Atlanta basement filled with tapes of Diddy's private meetings, tapes T.I. was keeping as blackmail in case Diddy ever turned on him. The emotional fallout is explosive. 50 Cent plays a voicemail, allegedly from T.I. to 50 Cent, recorded just 48 hours ago. In the voicemail, T.I. sounds broken. He says, "Fifth, please. Think about the kids. Don't do this. I'll give you whatever you want. Just keep the Shreveport footage out of the final cut." 50 Cent's response? He doesn't say a word. He just plays the Power theme song and hangs up. New questions are exploding. If T.I. was Diddy's cleaner, how many other rappers' careers did they clean away? And who is the family member who betrayed T.I. and handed the keys to 50 Cent? The air is thick with the smell of a collapsing empire. Just when you think you've seen it all, 50 Cent drops a teaser for the next segment, showing a high-ranking politician leaving T.I.'s estate at the same time as Diddy. The cliffhanger for this section is a heart-stopper. 50 Cent looks at the camera and says, "You think T.I. is the only one? He's just the one I decided to expose today. Wait until you see who is holding the camera in the bedroom." The rap game is no longer about who has the best bars. It's about who has the best lawyers. And right now, T.I.'s lawyers are reportedly refusing to take his calls. Is this the end of the king? Or is there one more twist in this rat trap that 50 hasn't revealed? The internet has officially split in two, and the shrapnel from 50 Cent's Southern Link bomb is hitting everyone. On one side, you have the hashtag Team 50 crowd, the people who believe 50 Cent is a street prophet, doing the heavy lifting that the feds were too scared to handle. On the other side, the hashtag I Stand With Tip loyalists are screaming that this is a high-tech frame job, a deepfake documentary designed by 50 Cent to destroy a black icon's legacy. The debates are getting ugly, guys. We've seen leaked footage of fans in downtown Atlanta literally burning Grand Hustle hoodies in the streets. Local news stations in Georgia are reporting that King of the South billboards are being vandalized with the word rat in giant neon letters. But it's the silence from the industry that is the loudest. Usually, when a legend is down, his peers speak up. But right now, the rap world is a ghost town. Celebrity reactions are pouring in like a flood of fear. Nicki Minaj reportedly posted a "Mind Your Business" meme that many believe is directed at the chaos, while DJ Academics spent 6 hours on a live stream analyzing every frame of the 50 Cent teaser. Academics was seen screaming at his camera, "The rap game is over." 50 Cent isn't a rapper anymore, he's the new director of the FBI. Even Joe Budden, on his latest podcast, looked physically shell-shocked. He said, "If this Shreveport footage is real, T.I. isn't just going to jail. He's going into the history books as the biggest double agent in music history." But the division goes deeper than just fan comments. We are hearing reports of a Hollywood panic. Major PR firms in New York and LA have reportedly been working 24/7 to issue preemptive statements for their A-list clients. The phrase, "my client was never in Shreveport," has become the new industry standard for, "I'm terrified 50 Cent has me on tape." A fake statement from T.I.'s legal team was posted on a major news site, calling 50 Cent's documentary a work of malicious fiction created by a disgruntled rival obsessed with a superior legacy. But the fans aren't buying it anymore. The top comment on the thread, with over 150,000 likes, says, "50 Cent doesn't miss. He didn't miss with Diddy, and he's not missing with Tip. The king is naked. The industry is paralyzed." No one wants to speak up for T.I. because they're afraid of what might be in the master drive 50 Cent keeps mentioning. It's a culture of absolute terror. One famous Atlanta producer, who requested to remain anonymous, tweeted, "I'm deleting my whole iCloud today. I don't trust my own shadow right now." The controversy is a self-sustaining fire. Every hour, a new leaked clip or insider tip appears, further dividing the culture. Is it all true? Or is 50 Cent the greatest director of psychological warfare in the 21st century? The division is the point. The chaos is the goal. And as the public screams for answers, 50 Cent is just sitting back in his G-Unit office, watching the view counts climb into the hundreds of millions. But as the world argues, a new report has just surfaced. T.I. has reportedly fired his entire security team. The question isn't who is talking anymore, the question is, who is left to trust? We have reached the end of the line, or so we thought. Just as the documentary seems to conclude and the world is ready to write T.I.'s downfall, 50 Cent drops the ultimate end credits scene. It is the single most shocking revelation in the history of celebrity news. 50 Cent reveals that there isn't just one informant. There are two. And the second informant? It's not a chauffeur. It's not a security guard. 50 Cent pulls out a piece of paper, a sworn affidavit from a 2025 federal deposition, and the camera zooms in on the signature. The name is blurred, but the title underneath is clear. Executive member of Bad Boy Records. 50 Cent leans into the camera, smiles that cold, billionaire smile, and says, Diddy didn't just have T.I. in his pocket. He had T.I. recording Diddy too. Wait, what? The final twist is that T.I. wasn't just a victim or a partner. He was allegedly building his own case against Diddy as legal insurance for the last 15 years. 50 Cent suggests that T.I. has his own vault of Diddy footage that he was planning to use as a dead man's switch if the feds ever came for him. So you have two kings of the industry, both secretly recording each other's every move, every party, and every conversation. But 50 Cent has the last laugh. He reveals that he didn't just find the Diddy tapes, he found T.I.'s tapes too. He has both sides of the war. 50 Cent says, the problem with recording your friends is that eventually your friends find out. And Diddy found out before he went in. This changes the entire narrative. T.I. isn't just a Southern link, he might be the reason Diddy's empire fell in the first place. But in doing so, he left a paper trail that leads straight back to his own house. 50 Cent claims that the reason T.I. is in a panic isn't because of what Diddy did, it's because of what T.I. recorded himself doing while trying to catch Diddy. The documentary ends with a haunting shot of an empty federal courtroom in Atlanta. A cold, robotic voiceover says, "Federal indictments are expected to be unsealed Monday morning at 9 a.m. And the names on that list? They don't start with Combs. They start with Harris." But here is the final cliffhanger that is everyone's blood running cold. As the screen fades to black, 50 Cent's voice whispers one last thing. "And tip? You should have checked the guest house in Shreveport one last time before you left. You missed a camera. And I've got the footage of who was really in that room with you and that senator." The screen goes pitch black. No music. No credits. Just a single white text that stays on the screen for 10 seconds. "Surviving the King, the Senator's Link." Coming next week. The drama is nowhere near over. It has just entered the red zone. Was T.I. trying to bring Diddy down as a hero? Or was he just a double agent trying to save his own skin? And most importantly, who is the senator in the Shreveport footage that 50 Cent is now using as his ultimate leverage? The shadows are getting longer, and the King of the South has never looked more like a man without a country. My God, I'm literally shaking. The reckoning is here, and you are the jury. Do you believe 50 Cent has the senator on tape? Is T.I. a double agent or just a victim of a high-tech frame job? Flood the comments right now. I want to hear your wildest theories. If you want to see the Shreveport senator footage, the moment it drops, you must subscribe and hit that notification bell. We are monitoring the unsealing of those indictments 24/7. Smash that like button to keep the truth alive before the industry scrubs this video. The king is falling. Are you watching?